Game 3 in the final day of Saturday at Gottacon. This is going to be the Watchtower Scenario. The Watchtower Scenario in this case is just going to score you 300 extra victory points. And my opponent is none other than John Lambowski-Falkowski. He's been on the channel a couple times already. I've played him in some non-tournament games. This is the first time I've run into him in a tournament. So he's playing Demons, and he's got a nice list. He's got a Skull Cannon, Epidemius with some Beasts and Nurgle, some Flies, another Skull Cannon, and his core is filled out with a bunch of Plague Bearers, ones in the building. So he obviously got the first go, or won the roll-off. Anyway, starts in the building. Plague Bearers in the building sucks. So I've got knights and guns and stuff dispersed throughout the deployment zone. This game is going to be interesting because I was pretty much half cut at this point. I was, I don't know, 5 or 6 in at this point on the drinks. After my last game, I kind of was drowning my sorrows. So we'll go to John's first turn. Stuff just moves around. He deployed Epidemius and the Beast and Nurgle behind the hill just in case I went first, I suppose, so I couldn't try and cannon stuff right away. And flies move up, cannons just point at their target. They'll be shooting my steam tank. I don't think his magic phase does much, fortunately. But in the shooting phase, he takes off 7 wounds from my steam tank, and I haven't even moved yet. So, yeah, let's see how that goes. Obviously, when I generate steam points, I misfire, and I can't move. I rolled the result where I can't move. So I'm stuck. I boxed my demigriffs in. Okay, here you see my 2 characters have left my night block and gone in front of my Hellblaster, and that's in case I don't kill his Furies, that he won't be able to get a proper alignment on my Hellblaster to charge it. I'd rather him charge the character in the flank than the Hellblaster, obviously. Other than that, just stuff moves around. My demigriffs, you can see, are trapped. In the magic phase, I get off Harmonic Convergence. Probably not much else. I think I might have killed a couple Furies with a spell or something. In the shooting phase, my cannons managed to take a couple wounds off of the one Skull Cannon. I've really been rolling shit for my cannons this whole day. It's been pissing me off. Like 1 wound, 2 wounds. Just not enough. Hellblaster takes off 2 of these guys. He makes a crap ton of invulnerable saves. I'm having a worse luck with my opponents in invulnerable saves, or ward saves, this day too. So he moves these Furies up a little more. I think the Plague Bearers are just sitting around. These Flies charged my Knights to the left flank. I fled, and they got away. They're called Plague Drones. I should probably call them by their proper name. He kills the steam tank, and I believe it was in his magic phase. The fucking skull catapult of corn or whatever came down direct hit on my steam tank. Because that's really cool. This randomness in the demon phase just pisses me off sometimes. And yeah, here we see the demigriffs running away off the table. See ya. It's going to be that kind of game. I think he gets toughness buff to the Plague Drones. +3 toughness, looks like. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to do much to them. And I think over here he gets the one where if I'm in combat with him, I'm negative weapon skill or something like that. In the shooting phase, he kills a Hellblaster. Luckily, I pass all my tests here for unit destroyed. The BSB's right near there, which kind of helps. In my turn 2, I just go for it. Demigriffs charged into Epidemius and the Beast and Nurgle. I've done this fight before, and it's not as bad as you might think. And the Knights go into the flank, losing 1 to dangerous terrain with the Furies. I get off Harmonic Convergence again. That's my favorite spell. Woo! And these Knights do rally. Pictures are kind of jumping over multiple phases here. I'm getting very disheartened at this point. I kill a Skull Cannon with my cannons, which is something, I guess. His other Skull Cannon, I think, in the last phase, in his last turn, misfired, couldn't fire this turn, so I wasn't worried about shooting at that one. I think I get Ice Shard Blizzard off on the Plague Drones. These knights kill the Furies and overrun to the position you see there. And in this, I think I did like 1 or 2 wounds, and he killed a guy. I rolled shit for armor saves or something like that. That's actually not as bad of a fight as you might think. Strength 4 on the Beast and Nurgle doesn't do much to Demigryphs, especially if you're good at rolling 2 up. So, I think this was a picture of after his magic phase or something. Just straight to it. He killed both my engineers with some stupid demon thing. I'm so sour. But it really sucked. Yeah, he kills the Demigryph somehow. I think he wins combat and I actually run away and he catches me, Swift Stride, getting run down by non-Swift Stride. As once bitten, always says, that's so frustrating. My knights get away though, it looks like. I don't remember what happened in this game, to be honest. I was kind of out of it. But I'm glad that it's John. John deserves a win. I've creamed him too many times. I think this is the karma coming back. I charge in my knights, because why not? There's nothing else I can do at this point. He had a really strong list. Quite lucky with his ward saves this game, too. My shooting didn't do much. And that will come to my conclusion in the end of this. Yeah, combat didn't do anything at all. And the flies probably killed my artillery. I didn't really take many pictures. I said GG, no re.